Good morning, everyone. It is time for another Sign Carvers of the Day, or for those of you that have been around SCOTDs, this group is actually from May 16th through June 17th of 2024. So we've got a whole month's worth here. We're trying to get caught up, but you guys keep sending us great pictures, so we add them to the group and we get to them as fast as we can. So we are running a few months behind, so we'll try to do a little more frequently than every 2 to 3 weeks so we can get caught up. But you guys keep doing great work. Keep sending us those pictures. We love showing off your work. Okay, so let's jump into these. First off, we have Joe Herrera. This is his very first sign, even though he bought some router bits from us a while back, and this is for his mother-in-law. For your first sign, great job, Joe. Hope you're enjoying it and hope to see more from you. Keep it up, buddy. Next, we have Alan Emplio. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. I apologize, Alan. This is a piece of 2-inch thick cherry, and I love the way this thing came out. It's 14 by 34, and I love the edge. I love the live edge. It just looks spectacular. Great job, Alan. I absolutely love it. And cherry is one of my favorites. Great work. Next, we have Michael Boggs. He's our one of our buddies in Arkansas. Has his own little cedar mill. This is 3 foot long and it's 2-inch thick live edge cedar. And this is the first sign where he integrated some power carving. Very nice job, Michael. I love that cedar. Keep it up, buddy. Next, we have our fellow Canadian, Bert Graham. This is live edge cedar, 4.5 foot long, 8-inch and 6-inch letters. Used the profile and the 60 and several coats of Helmsman. Very nice job, Bert. Keep it up, buddy. I love it. Looks really, really good. Next, we have Olivia Early, and this is a piece of cedar. She used our profile bit and our 60 degree. And look at all the detail on that motorcycle. Absolutely spectacular. Got 3 hours in this thing. It's absolutely just stunning. I absolutely love it. Olivia, great job. Next, we have Paul Wilson in the UK. This is Paul's 6th sign and the first one where he's integrated color. It actually looks really good, Paul. For only 6 signs, you're doing a great job. The beer mugs, I love the way you reversed the beer mugs so they face each other. Our fatty font letters, it looks terrific. Notched corners, great job, Paul. Next, we have Tom Dombrowski. This is an 8 foot long sign, and this is for his trails committee. He's part of a conservation group and made a sign for their trail. I love it. Looks really, really good. Those are some really straight lines there, Tom. Great job, buddy. Next, we have Brad Day. He made this for his son. So this one's really unique. He removed the sewn-on patches from an old uniform and he added them to the sign. Now he's got a bunch of his son's teammates that want one. Terrific job. I love it. Great work. Next, we have CJ, Clay Jensen. This is for his 41st anniversary. Used the profile bit and the 90 degree. Nice lines, Clay. Looks really, really good. I'm sure your wife absolutely loves it. Next, we have Mike Wolf. He carved this from pallet wood. He's brand new to carving, so this is one of his first. Nice job, Mike. You held really good lines. I like the background. You carved it nice and deep, and it's a beautiful board. I don't know if it's laminated or what, but great job, especially out of a piece of pallet wood. Good work, buddy. Next, we have Mike Yelkley. Again, Mike, I hope I'm getting that right. This is his first completed sign. Used a piece of cherry, and I gotta say, Mike, for your first sign, you're holding really good lines. Those are some pretty thin stroke lines on those letters. That's not easy to do, especially in cherry, and you pulled it off, man. It looks really, really good. Next, we have Brad Dowdland. I hope I'm saying that right, Brad. So he made this for a dear friend that passed away about a decade ago, and he used a piece of, it looks like a piece of cherry, but I can't tell for sure. And it's got live edge on it, and some of this is carved and some of it's just painted. But I love the way you did the black outline around the lettering. Looks really, really good, Brad. I'm sure everybody loves this. Terrific tribute to a great friend. Next we have Jim Finkelwitz. This one looks really good. The detail is amazing, Jim. Just looks really spectacular. The way you colored everything, man, that is just really good lines. You just did a terrific job on that, Jim. I'm sure everybody that sees it absolutely loves it. Next, we have our buddy from Colorado, Dave Brooks. Great job on this, Dave. I love the whole sentiment of it, and looks like he probably used a scroll saw or a bandsaw to cut out the shape. And I love the red, white, and blue. It looks terrific. Looks great, man. Keep it up, Dave. Next, we have Brian Royston. Made this for a customer who loves it. Lots of military first responders absolutely love these kind of signs, and I love the way you mix the flag with our strong men stencil in there. It looks terrific. I'm sure that one will be really popular with all of the service people and first responders. Great job, Brian. Next, we have our one-armed bandit, Aid Mans, over in the UK. Terrific job, Aid. As always, man, your skill set just keeps growing with every sign that you do. Love it, buddy. I love the color use here as well. Great job, man. Next, we have Timothy Saxton. So he plans on selling these at a local farmer's market, which I think is a great idea. These welcome signs, these vertical welcome signs, especially having the Wyoming logo on there with the bronc rider, I think they could sell really, really well. Great job, Timothy. I love it. Next, we have Mike Rowell. And this is actually a really simple sign for Mike. If you guys have been watching for a while, you know Mike is an amazing sign carver. He does absolutely spectacular stuff. This is a great example of a simple sign, very precise. It just looks terrific. And thanks for the shout out in the picture there, Mike, putting all of our stuff on there. Great job, man. Thank you so much, Mike. Last but not least, we have Paul Pickford, and he made this for his parents, and he used medium oak stain on the board. It looks like it's a piece of probably pine or Douglas fir, and then putting the oak stain on there, it just really brought out that grain. Great job, Paul. I'm sure your parents love it. So there you go, guys. Another great group of sign carvers of the day. This again is May 16th through June 17th. So if you sent 2024, if you sent pictures to me during those dates, they should be in this group or just shortly after. We so appreciate you guys watching and sending in your projects. We love to show them off for you guys. So if you have any questions, email me, eric@makeawoodsign.com. Hope you guys are getting ready for fall. It's on the way, and it's not too soon to think about the holidays, making signs for the holidays. Now's the time to gear up for that. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. If you need any supplies, head over to makeawoodsign.com. We got everything over there. Love you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.